All right, part two. What's going on, y'all? Psych perspective, giofvcks. I'm out with Merce. Gonna bust a little jog. Bust a little jog. There we go. So, anyways, I'm out here with Mercy, and I want to get back to part two, discussing the situation with Cardi B and Offset and their marriage. Her filing for divorce. Part two, let's get into it. If you would like, check the links and articles in the description box below. You don't have to, but you know, if you would like to get more information on what I'm talking about, you can. But I recommend doing your own independent research, period. And of course, he stops midway. Anyways, oh, he gotta pee. Gotta mark his territory. Anyways, also if you would like to Cash App, donate to the growth of the channel, you can do so if you would like to. You don't have to. It's not obligated. It is purely a donation, a choice. I appreciate the support. Let's get into it. Part two. So, once again, they don't care. They don't care. And this is why when a person shows you who they are the first time, you really need to believe them. And I know people want to do the whole, well, people make mistakes, things happen, people change. All of that is very true. I'm not here to disagree with you on that. People do change, things do happen, people do make mistakes. This is very true. But people that are toxic and manipulative, they know people are gonna think like that, and we think like this, and we're gonna give them excuses, time and time again to screw us over, and they know that. Which brings me to my next point, especially for women and feminine folks, but everybody in general, you need to stop being so forgiving. Okay, some things. I'll put it like this. You can forgive, but forgiving doesn't mean letting them come back into your life, okay? You can forgive and let go and let live, but that doesn't mean that they get to come back and screw you over again, okay? So for women and feminine folks especially, but literally to everybody, yes, forgive. Don't let that shit weigh down you, right? Don't let them take up space in your mind, your heart, your soul, your life. Very true. However, that don't mean that we finna be buddy again. That don't mean we finna get right back in the saddle, because oftentimes people forgive and then think they gotta allow that person right back in to do you dirty all over again. And going back to narcissistic abuse, what these toxic people tend to do, as we see with Offset, how many times has this man cheated on you, and how many times have you know, he supposedly said he was sorry and you forgave him, and whoop-de-whoop, and y'all went right back, and boom, love bomb. They do really well with the love bombing, but the thing about the narcissists and the toxic people, they know they're going to continue to do this, okay? And they know, because you didn't believe them the first time when they showed you. Again, Dr. Maya Angelou was right about that. Rest in peace, Dr. Maya Angelou. Really good quote. They know you didn't believe them the first time. They know they're going to continue to do you dirty. Y'all going to have a series of make up to break up. I'm sorry. Oh, I love you. Get out of my house. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, nigga. I don't need you. Y'all going to drag each other on social media and then turn around and be right back in the saddle. They know this. This is how they keep you in these toxic ass relationships. This is why I'm hoping, praying, speaking into existence. Cardi, divorce it and go through with it fully. Okay? I'm not saying that y'all can't be friends. I'm not saying you can't sleep with each other. But y'all don't need to be in a marriage. And y'all don't technically need to be in a committed relationship together. And it's obvious there is no committed relationship. How is there a commitment when the person that you're supposed to be committed to is cheating on your ass? So that's why I'm like, come on, y'all. Wake up. And this is another example of why, and you know, call me bitter. I will gladly be the bitter one. Call me it. Because that's another thing I'm about to get to. Toxic, narcissistic people that are doing guilty shit, they always know how to play word salad and deflect. Notice the people that want to say people are bitter. We're bitter because we're not allowing you to manipulate us. We're bitter because we have boundaries. We're bitter because we're demanding respect and we're demanding accountability and to be treated with dignity. We're bitter because I don't want to be cheated on and played and lied to and used. That makes me bitter because I'm warning other people about the red flag so they also don't have to be done wrong. That makes me bitter? Okay, I'm bitter then. I'm a bitter ass man. Yes, I'm bitter. Okay? Toxic people love to throw that term around. Oh, you're bitter. Yeah, I'm bitter because I have boundaries and I'm not letting you, manipulate, gaslight, and feed me bullshit. And if you look at people like Offset, men especially, cis men, cis-het men, trans men, non-binary, masculine folks, let's be real. This is the game that we play. These are the games that these niggas play. Let's be real. It's the perpetual victim. It's the woe is me. Come on. But anyways, the manipulation and the mind games. So then you got people who are literally saying, well, she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, so why would she expect him to be faithful? So you mean to tell me you only supposed to be faithful if they cook and clean? And then on top of that, she's a millionaire, he's a millionaire. Together they're billionaires. They have money and their wealth and everything else. So why should she have to cook and clean? And then on top of that, I'm gonna say this about to hurt you. Women and feminine folks are not the only people that are supposed to cook and clean. Men and masculine people can cook and clean. Non-binary people can clean. Everybody needs to know how to cook and clean. It's a basic life skill. It's a life skill that you need to live. And it's not dictated to one gender. Okay? And again, cooking, and then also, let's keep this in mind. There are people that cook and clean. They cook and clean, and they're still getting cheated on. So what's your answer to that? They're cooking and cleaning. They're taking care of the kids. They're working. They're having sex with their mate when and where they want it. They're literally kissing their feet and worshiping the ground that they walk on, and they're still being cheated on. They're still being cheated on. So again, if your faithfulness is dictated on if somebody's going to cook or clean for you, you're not a good person to be in a relationship with, period. And then my thing is this, okay, here go the sexism and misogyny again. You expecting women are supposed to cook and clean, and if they don't, we cheating on them, and if they do, we cheating on them. So really, if they damn if they do, and they damn if they don't. Either way, they getting cheated on, right? Because you niggas, you men, you women as well, because women, let's be honest, these lesbian relationships be resembling the same bullshit that the cis-het relationships resemble, okay? And also, I'm gonna say this, people gonna get mad, but trans men, just because a man is trans or gay or a part of the LGBTQ plus community doesn't mean he gonna treat you any better, okay? Because the toxic masculinity, the sexism, the misogyny, the hatred for women and feminine folks is real, okay? The lack of accountability and the narcissistic behaviors and abuse is real. The trauma is real, okay? And it's just time to air it all out. We know what's going on. But anyways, in the same breath, if that's the case, then for men, right? For men, cis men, cis-het men particularly, if you're not providing for your family, you don't know how to fix cars and mow the lawn, then she shouldn't be faithful to you either then, right? Right, if we gonna use that same rhetoric, if she ain't cooking, she ain't cleaning, so what did she expect? Well, he don't provide, he don't fix shit, so what did he expect? You see how dumb that shit sounds? Like, again, all of y'all are full of it. And this also is the bigger issue with narcissism, is the simple fact that they expect you to be on your utmost best behavior 24/7, 365, worshiping the ground they walk on. All while they give you nothing. They treat you like shit. They lie to you. They manipulate you. They use you. They cheat on you. Give you STDs, STIs. Let's really get there, especially when you're talking about narcissistic abuse and cheating. More than likely, these niggas ain't using protection, and you know that. And when and these bitches and these people and these folks, they not using protection. They cheating on their significant others and bringing back STDs and STIs. Okay. Shit's real in the field. Shit's real in the field. And you won't even notice what's going on and what's happening to you until, you know, you done got an STD or an STI. Or you've been cheated on this whole time. And like I said, it's a public embarrassment because everybody know but you. That type shit, you know, and everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing at you, honey, and you don't even realize it. And the shit's real. So anyways, all of these double standards, bro. Again, Cardi, go on and get that divorce and complete it. Like I said, co-parent your kids. Y'all can still be friends. Y'all can still sleep around. But y'all don't need to be married. Y'all don't need to be in a committed relationship because y'all don't have no commitment. You committed, he not. And that's the thing. If niggas would just be, oh, they done put the grass down. So these are brand new. You know me. I'm walking on the trail. These are brand new condos and townhomes. They literally been building them all summer, and I've been paying attention. They done put down the sod, fake grass, and they're watering it. Done put in the trees and the landscape. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And it's right by the trail as well. And see, these are all brand new. I've been watching this all summer long since I moved over here 2 months ago. This is what they've been working on. Anyways, beautiful. And I wonder how much they want, because apartments over here is $1,200 a month. So you gotta wonder how much is a condo or a townhouse. Really do. Anyways, so it's just, y'all, listen, stay out of these toxic, abusive relationships. And when a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them. And pay attention to the red flags. I'm gonna keep saying it. Because like I said, before she got in this relationship, 9 times out of 10, Offset was cheating. So, and also I'm gonna say this, and I know people gonna disagree, and that's fine. You have the right to disagree. Do you? But this is why I don't care for marriage. I don't see the purpose. Because what's the point of spending all this money, all this energy, all this time, all this effort, just for you to turn around, cheat, and get divorced? If you can't be committed outside of a marriage, you're not going to be able to be committed in a marriage. And I'm going to go even deeper. If you can't even commit to your own goals, you can't be honest to yourself, then how in the hell are you going to commit to another person? How are you going to be able to be honest with another person? So this is why I be saying a lot of people need to stay their asses in the single bus. And when you single, that don't necessarily mean that you're alone. Oh, this is way better lighting. I should have did the video this way. Anyways, just because you're single doesn't mean that you're alone. Okay? It don't mean that you're alone. I've been single my whole life, essentially. And I've had some entanglements, one-sided relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. It's, I've had what? Three situationships, entanglements, one-sided, don't know what the hell it is shit. toxic as hell. I had 3 of them, never been in a relationship, never been in a committed relationship, never had a title. And I can honestly say, I'm good. I don't see how y'all keep going back and forth with people that's constantly in your face disrespecting you. They don't care about you. They don't love you. They don't want you. They don't honor you. They don't respect you. They don't give a flying fuck about you. Okay? They might like you. They like spending time with you. They like having sex with you. You know, hee hee ha ha. But when it's all said and done, they're not trying to commit to you. They don't want to be honest with you. They don't want to even communicate with you. So you need to recognize that shit and stop going back and forth and stop giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. Yes, you can forgive and let go and move on, but that doesn't mean that you allow them back into your life so they can go back to doing the same shit they was doing. Nah, cut that cord, okay? Because that's how y'all end up going back and forth with the same shit. This is why, especially to my women and feminine folks, this is why y'all stay. Women and feminine folks will be in a relationship with a serial cheater, a liar, someone beating their ass, etc. 10, 20, 30, 40. When you look at a lot of our grandparents and parents, baby boomers, Gen X, and before, people stayed in abusive, toxic, one-sided relationships because of sexism and misogyny, because women didn't have enough rights and autonomy, and they still don't have enough rights and autonomy. But now you have a choice. We have more choices, I should say. We have more choices. Women have more choices, and feminine folks have more choices and options to leave those situations. But I'm gonna say it again. Stop going back, bro. Like, seriously. Stop going back to those relationships. Stop doing it. Because every time it gets worse and worse and they go right back to doing it. Now, I'm gonna end this video with saying, is there chances for people to change and learn and grow and be better people and make amends and do right by that person? Yes, it is. There's hope. People do change. People do right. Some people are able to recoup their relationships and work things out and do right by each other and reestablish some type of trust. But in my experience, in my opinion, and just looking at the damn data and shit, look around you. The chances are slim. Let's just say that. Come on, Murs. Come on. We all the dogs out today. But it's slim in my opinion. And then at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure that out, right? So if you want to give a person a second chance, that's on you. If you want to give a person a third chance, that's on you. You want to give a person a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, however many chances you are willing to give, that is on you. And if you decide that they fucked you over once and that's enough, that's on you as well. I'm going to be honest. I'm a firm believer in once 50% of me is already like that. And a lot of times I just stop because I've learned my lesson. I don't even go for a second time. But that's on you. You feel me? That's my advice and suggestion. Stop giving people second chances to screw you over. They've already showed you once. So it really does becomes abusive and annoying, you know, because this person keeps coming back to hurt you. Just pay attention to that. How can somebody that loves and cares about you keeps hurting you over and over and over again? They don't love and care about you. Okay, this is what I mean by the cognitive dissonance is real, bro. Like, people's actions need to match their words. Their words need to match their actions. You know, if I love you, I need to show you on a consistent basis that I love you. You know, my actions should prove that along with my words. And my words should prove, you know what I mean? It's like, if I care about you, and I'm committed to you and I love you, why am I talking to other people? Why am I cheating on you? If we agreed to be in a monogamous, committed relationship, you and I and you, why am I talking to other people? You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you don't want monogamy, say that. Because I'll be the first to say, at this point in my life, I'm not ready for a committed relationship. I'm still healing. And I'm still focused on me. And I can own that and admit that. And with that being said, I tell that to people up front. You feel me? So, again, I just think people need to be upfront and honest. And also people need to stop thinking that monogamy is the only relationship model that you can work with or use. And also, everybody is not built for marriage or relationships. And we need to recognize that. And more so to women and feminine folks. You can, and I'm gonna say this to all the women, to all the feminine folks, because you need, this message has always been funny, right? But you really need to take this message to my women and feminine folks. To my women and feminine folks. You cannot turn a hoe into a husband. You can't turn a hoe into a husband. You can't turn a hoe into a boyfriend. You can't turn a hoe into a significant other. You can't turn a hoe into a wife. You can't turn a hoe into a girlfriend. You can't. You can't turn somebody that's not willing to commit to you into committing to you. That's the message. That's it.